students, today I want to show the experiment of Ohm's law. Generally, this is the experimental verification of Ohm's law. You have seen, you know about the Ohm's law, that potential difference is directly proportional to current, and when we change the sign of proportionality to equal, we need to apply one constant, and here constant is resistance. So V is equal to IR is the formula that we are getting from the Ohm's law. According to this formula, V by I is equal to R, which is always constant. Now you please observe the circuit diagram. This is the standard circuit diagram of Ohm's law. This is the battery in this diagram, positive and negative terminals. Negative of this battery is connected with the rheostat, and other end of rheostat is connected with the key, and other end of the key is connected with the resistor. And this end is also connected with the negative of voltmeter, and other end of resistor is connected with ammeter as well as with voltmeter. This end is connected with the negative of ammeter, and this end, other end, is connected with the positive of voltmeter, and positive of ammeter is connected with the positive of battery. So try to understand this circuit diagram. You draw the circuit diagram in paper so that I can show the connection very easily. So let us see here. I want to show some of the component. I have battery eliminator in place of battery. This is ammeter and this is voltmeter and this is rheostat. We can slide this knob, and when we slide, then length of the resistor wire is changed, due to which the current is also changed. This is the resistor and this is the key. Okay, so when I apply the key, then circuit is on, and if I take it out, then circuit is off. Okay, so let us see how I have made the connection. To save the time, I have already made the connection. You see the circuit diagram, the positive of battery is connected with the positive of ammeter, which is red in color. Positive is always red, and negative of this ammeter, according to diagram, is connected with one end of resistor. You can see one end of resistor, and from this end one wire goes to the positive of voltmeter. Okay, now see the second point of the resistor. One wire goes to the negative of voltmeter and second wire goes to the key. Okay, second wire goes to the key from here, and from key the second wire, second end of the key is connected with one end of the rheostat, and other end of the rheostat is connected with the negative of battery eliminator. Okay, now let us see what happens when I switch on the circuit. You see the changes which is occurring in voltmeter and ammeter. Okay, now I am switching on the circuit. Now circuit is on. You can see carefully the reading of voltmeter and reading of ammeter, and these both the readings are changed when I use the rheostat. You please observe the rheostat. If I slide this knob, you can see the value of reading of voltmeter and ammeter both are changed. If I slide it again, the value is again changed. If I slide it again, the value is again changed. If we slide it again, the value of both are changing. Actually, with the help of rheostat, I am changing the value of current, and you are observing when value of current is changing, at the same time V is also changing. So you can understand both are proportional to each other. You can see it carefully. When I am changing the value of current, the value of ammeter and value of voltmeter both are changing. So you can observe it carefully. Okay, so if I want to make the graph, let us see. If I want to make the graph, I need the readings, various readings of voltmeter and ammeter. Suppose the voltmeter reading is coming 4. At the same time, ammeter reading would be 1. So ratio is coming 4 by 1. This is 4. So the resistor, the value of resistor is 4. Similarly, I change the value of current. Suppose now current is changed and it is 0.75. The value of V is also changed, and so on. You can change the value of current with the help of rheostat. You will observe the value of potential difference is also changing, which can be observed from the voltmeter. So you can understand both are proportional to each other. Here in every case, one case, second case, third case, fourth case, if I take the ratio of V by I, it is always coming 4, which is constant. Okay. And if two quantities are directly proportional to each other, you can understand that if we are making the graph, it will always come out straight line. This graph is straight line. This graph is showing that V is directly proportional to I. Actually, I don't want to discuss the graph. I have shown you experiment how the Ohm's law can be verified. Thank you, students.